Yeah, no, I feel great. We've last couple of years we've had to get through Michigan Tech and first off ODU and then Michigan Tech. I think it was week 7 and 8 or 6 and 7, something like that. And so for the last 2 years, that was kind of something on the schedule that loomed, very difficult. And so we're fortunate enough to get through those guys and look forward to some more battles, but those were 2 key victories. I learned about our team that, we fight to the bitter end, so I'm proud of them for that. We were resilient, determined, didn't panic, so I felt like we had great poise, down 21-10 at halftime, and came out and continued to battle, so I was proud of the young men, and I learned from them how to fight on that day. But I thought the third quarter, that span of time was critical because we went in the locker room 21-10. They had the wind in the third quarter. The wind was really significant. All 31 points in the first half were scored with the wind. And so in the third quarter, we were against the wind. It could have been, Barry time, but instead we went ahead, scored 2 touchdowns and went ahead going into the fourth quarter. So I thought that was the key point in the game. We've created a lot of turnovers, which is critical. I thought that our defense would be strong. They've shown, their toughness against the run, which is huge. Nobody really has ran the ball effectively against us. A couple big plays here and there, a couple blown assignments, 1 big play on a gimmick play, but other than that, they've been really sound. Yeah, they run the ball. They're the wood bone, they call it, and so that's kind of a burden to defend. But I think that plays into our strengths. Our D-line is a very strong physical unit, and it's got a lot of depth, so we've been able to play a lot of guys here. So hopefully we can win the line of scrimmage. People text me all the time and say, hey, have I told you number 7's fast? And I'm like, yeah, I've noticed number 7's fast. So he's broken out. He's leading the GLIAC in rushing, and so kind of left off where Jason ended his deal with just being a good running quarterback. So different style, but very explosive. I don't even know if our kids know anybody's record. I swear we come out here and we do our thing. We don't worry about, what a team's past history has been. We went to Tech, fought hard, took care of business, got a W. I don't know if they know any difference on who's who and what record somebody has. So we'll come ready to play on Saturday.
We knew going on there it was going to be a battle. Coach Annese had us a positive mindset going on there. It was an 8-hour drive. We knew the weather was going to be bad, but, I knew we were down at halftime. But, Coach Annese, when we went in, he just had us have a positive mindset and go back out there and fight like we know we could. We missed a couple opportunities in the beginning, but I just tried not to let it get to me, and thank God that Coach Annese, gave me more opportunities throughout the game to get us a win. It shows whatever we can do as a team, even though if we're down, going through adversity, we can still get through it and fight as a team. Coach Annese is going to prepare as well as he always does, going out there in Midland. And, we just know they're a good team, and we're just going to prepare this week and just have a positive mindset. Reggie's a great quarterback. We're both learning, we're both getting a feel for each other. We've been out here all summer working out with each other, so it's pretty good. Yeah, his speed, definitely his speed. He has a lot of speed. He's a dual threat quarterback. He can throw, he can run. He's just a great guy overall. I have butterflies going through my body. I was just happy for my teammates. I feel like they deserved it. And even going down half, I think it was 21-10 in halftime, we just had the positive mindset, We went through those situations in practice throughout camp, and, Wyatt, he's just been a hard worker, so I think he deserved it.
It was pretty cool. It was a good team effort. It was a good battle. We got to fight for 60 minutes, so it was good to have that early in the season, you know what I mean? So now like, you're going to have those games where you're going to be fighting the whole entire game. You're not going to be winning by a lot of points every game. We had turnovers, then we caused turnovers on defense, and the momentum shifted all game. So it was nice to be able to overcome all those things and come out with a W. You just feel relieved a little bit. We still have one more play left, so we had to focus on that. But when you see that ball go through and like you got one play and you just pulled out a good victory, it's obviously there's no better feeling. It's just we're always told to play with toughness and effort out there on the field on defense, and you run fast and you hit hard, and you're going to cause turnovers, you're going to cause fumbles, and you're going to make interceptions because our offense is so high-powered. They can score at any second, so anytime you get them the ball, it allows us to put more points up on the board. We're preparing for a hard team. The triple options, no joke. It's a hard offense to defend, and we're excited for the opportunity to play them, and it'll be a good game. Being a linebacker, I'm excited to be able to play a team that runs the ball most of the time, so it'll be exciting. The defense is doing well this week, and we're ready for it. With the triple option, every single play you have to be able to do your job because the ball can go three different places, and if everyone does their job, there's nowhere for them to go.